Hey everyone, I'm going to react to Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, episode 30. And last episode, there was this meeting between King Bradley, Edward, Alphonse, and Roy, where they sort of came to an understanding about everybody doing their own thing like they've been doing and nobody interfering with what King Bradley and the homunculi and father, what the goal is. And yeah, he threatened Winry at one point. And then you have Scar that found Dr. Marco, and Dr. Marco wants him to kill him so that he doesn't take part in whatever the plan is with the homunculi. And Greed and Lin Yao, they're like battling each other, I guess, inside of Lin Yao's body. Currently, Greed is on top, and Lin Yao is still up there fighting to take over. So, yeah, we'll see how that's gonna go. So, that's what happened last episode. And before we get into this one, if you guys like my reaction, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe, and please consider supporting me on Patreon at patreon.com/FullMetalAlchemist. So yeah, let's start this episode, and here we go. Now, in case this reaction gets blocked, because I've been seeing a few of my reactions getting blocked these last few days, so yeah, in case this one gets blocked, I'm probably gonna be cutting out the reaction itself out of what I'm gonna post on YouTube. Cutting that. So the link to the reaction itself is going to be in the pinned comment in the comment section, so just click on it and watch it. So here we go. Flashback story of Roy. So what made you change your mind? If you only knew. That's true. Oh! Ishvalan war. The complete full story of the war. Betorto. Don't remind me. Do not remind me of Betorto. So that's the research or whatever? Or the father, that's with her. Right. I don't mind. Ask. Oh. from 2 points. Let me see. So she was also part of it? Huh. Alchemist. Was this guy not killed by Scar? I feel like he was killed by Scar. Oh, I miss you. Yeah, Crimson. Hmm. It's the armor. Don't remind her. If your brother was here. Is he dead? Woo! Vengeance. Vengeance. When I saw Vengeance over there, like, started thinking of Captain Vengeance of Black Clover. I don't know why. But that's where my mind went. He did kill her. I knew he would. Because that's been his goal in life, right? To kill all those people that were behind the Ishvalan wall. That took part of it, and he's also part of it. So he's probably going to be coming after. Did he come out, go after Major Armstrong? I feel like he did, right? Yeah, I think he did, and that's when, or did he go after Roy? Either way. He's gonna go after all of them. I'll be wanting to know, like, what's the whole story behind the Ishvalan War. We've seen scenes of it here and there, and I don't think there was anything new added to it. I mean, oh yeah, there's something new added to it. The fact that the Marco side of it, they took these Ishvalans and then they placed them on the transmutation, whatever, and they used them to create a Philosopher's Stone that they gave to the Crimson Alchemist. And that's what he used to kill Scar's brothers and his family and stuff. Seems like. I'm trying to see, did it actually say? I don't know if they actually did say why they killed all those, why they gave the order to exterminate all the Ishvalans. I don't know if they did. I mean, clearly they used them, like at least a few of them, to create Philosopher's Stone, but the fact that they killed all the others, were they used for anything? They showed this a little bit of backstory of Roy and Lieutenant Hawkeye. Like when Roy was talking to the dude on the bed and he was calling him master and asking the master to teach him flame alchemy, and the master was like, no. Because if you're going to use it to become a state alchemist, like, I'm not going to teach you this. And then he was about to die, and he tells Roy that all his research is with his daughter, and he asked Roy to protect his daughter. And that's when Roy mentioned Hawkeye, and I'm like, oh, so that must be the father of Riza, right? And then they showed Riza taking a bath, and they showed her back with all these. I'm assuming that was the research that the father was talking about. So how did Roy learn flame alchemy if the father did not teach him? You know? Because he was using it during the war, and then you saw Riza also sniping people, and it seems like they didn't know. It seems like Roy didn't know that Riza was part of the military, and then they met during that war, and she asked him if he remembered her, something. So it means that they lost touch, right? So how did Roy learn flame alchemy? Did he learn by himself, or did he use the research on the back of Riza? excuse me, to, learn it. And if he didn't, the father did tell Roy that the research was with her, right? But maybe he doesn't actually know what the research is on her back. And if he didn't know that, and he didn't have anything, he didn't use that to get his, to learn his flame alchemy, then maybe that research on her back is gonna come in handy when it comes to like stopping father and his ambitions or whatever they were after. Maybe that come in handy. I'm not sure. And Marco is dead. I knew he was gonna die because he's been wanting to die, right? Because he didn't want to participate in this new thing that the homunculi want to do. And before he dies, Scar asked him more about what happened with Ishvalan, and then Amy was like going there, try to feed him, but nah, Marco's dead. I don't quite really know what they wanted with Marco. I know he was there when they will use those Ishvalans to create the Philosopher's Stone, so I'm guessing that they still wanted to use him and other people to create Philosopher's Stone, like the same thing. But nah, he didn't want to do that, so they killed him. Scar killed him. Now that he's dead, do they have another plan? Is that gonna be like a big dent in the homunculi's plan? Or not? Or are they just gonna be able to find somebody else to replace Dr. Marco? Like, I don't know. What else? Yeah, they were talking about when Riza and Edward were talking, and based on what they said, it feels like, okay, Roy wants to become the Führer, right? So they can change the way the military works. But then again, it seems like at the end of it, if they are now living in sort of like a peaceful world now with Roy as the Führer or whatever, there's gonna come a time where they are gonna be judged for what happened in Ishvalan, meaning the fact that they killed all those people. And the Ishvalans, like, there are still some surviving Ishvalans, so they are gonna want justice for the people that died. Meaning, if they are now like in a democracy and all that means they are gonna turn against Roy and Riza and Major Armstrong and Kimball, like all those people, and maybe execute them. And that's why Edward was like, Roy working towards becoming a Führer and changing the system is sort of like counterproductive because it's gonna lead to his death. I don't want to see Roy die. Like, I want the military, the world to be like a democracy and everything, but not at the expense of Roy's life. I know they feel bad about what happened in Ishvalan, and I also feel bad for those people. Like, they didn't deserve it, man, to be exterminated like that. That scene, there was a particular scene in there that really, like, it made me look away, because there was like this wall, it seems like, and you see all these Ishvalans like against the wall, and then you see these people like shooting them, like I looked away at that scene. And then seeing how they were being killed left and right, their leader goes to King Bradley and to surrender, sort of, and ask them like to stop killing them, but he's like, no. And this and then Roy asked Riza to watch his back, to always watch his back, and even like he gave her permission to shoot him, to kill him, if he like strays away from the ideals that he has in mind, like, if he steers away from doing the right thing, I guess, give her permission to kill him, which I don't know if that she will. Even if Roy was like, doing bad stuff, which I really don't believe that he will. But even if he was doing that, I really don't see a reason like killing him. It was so nice to see him and see him gush about his wife and everything. I miss him. In the scene where Reza and Roy and Hughes, that they were talking, and then you see Kimberly on the side, and don't look away from death, because the people that you killed are not gonna look away from you or something. What did you expect when you joined the military? That this is like a killing ground and whatever. And Roy was getting upset that he was talking to Reza that way. There was this, he said something about, can you honestly say that you didn't kill somebody that you were glad that you killed or something or other? I don't know. The guy clearly, he loves killing, because when he got that Philosopher's Stone, he was like, well, I love the feeling of whatever. That's probably why he joined the military, because he wants to kill people. So, because I didn't know that he has a Philosopher's Stone with him, when they mentioned that, that's when I remember, like, I think it was like the very first episode, when, I don't quite remember what happened, but he sort of I feel like he felt lust and gluttony or something. He felt something while Scar was, no, it wasn't Scar, it was the first person, the Ice Alchemist, that went sort of like on a rampage, try to kill people, turn the city into sort of like, planted these things all around the city to create a transmutation circle so that he can, I don't know if he was trying to destroy the city or something or other, and Kimberly was in prison and he could feel something. So I'm like, is it because of the Philosopher's Stone that he has with him? Is that why he was able to feel that? Yeah, Isaac. That was the Alchemist in the first episode. Isaac, it was during that episode, I'm pretty sure of it, that he felt something, and I asked myself, why was he able to feel anything? And it seems like it was because he had the Philosopher's Stone inside of him, so that's why that happened. And he's still important to the homunculi, and because the military was discussing him at one point, and then they said something about him not having the guts to, I'm guessing, open the gate of truth. I don't know. So he's still important to them to some degree. I just don't know when he's gonna come back into play, because right now, where is he right now? I know he was in prison. Is he still in prison? I don't know. When Alphonse was describing himself to Mechan, that he's taller than Edward and he's not as serious as him and all that, and then Mechan was still like imagining this person in her mind. Is like, Sir Alphonse, yeah, Alphonse said that he was gentlemanly. He was a gentleman. Oh my god, her imagination just like, shoo. What else? Yeah, I think that was it. Yeah, that's what happened. Scar killed Marco with vengeance written on the wall with Marco's blood. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, just give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you want to see the next episode right now, you can just go by checking out my Patreon at patreon.com/FeelingMini, and you can also see the format for this reaction there as well. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.